Hello everybody, it's your guy, Need Not Apply, and welcome back to another video. This is it, Minecraft yet again. If you're not really enjoying these, that's completely understandable. We're really not doing much, but I have to be honest, that is kind of what I said we'd do. I don't want to get too crazy with anything or anything like that, it's just calm, simple. Just to give you a little bit more insight as to how I'm doing this. I recorded the Pokemon one first. It's the longest. It's going to take the longest to record and stuff like that. So I just record it first to get out of the way. Then you have sometimes Cult of the Lamb or Minecraft, really depending on how that first one went. But today it was Cult of the Lamb before Minecraft. And in that episode, if you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert, I guess, we murdered a bishop, our first one. And honestly, as fun as it was a little intensive. So I feel like it's best to calm down with some good old Minecraft. Nothing crazy. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. I think it actually might have crashed. Never mind. Okay, I was about to say, I think it might have crashed, but nope. Here we are. Some Minecraft. I am like lightly starving. Thankfully, I have cooked food. There's a wolf over there I would love to kidnap, but not today. We have our adorable little furniture over here. The audio seems to be slightly glitched out, but oh well. I hope that I'm not glitched out with the audio as well, but not much I can do there. For this episode, I think I just want to look for some iron, maybe, I wanted to start a mine in the last episode, but I ended up not doing it because the way I wanted to create the mine would have taken too long. But in this episode, I think I want to do a little bit more exploration around this other half of the island and also look for hopefully some exposed iron. If not, we can do a little bit of digging to look for some iron, but nothing crazy, just kind of running around at this point. That is something we're eventually going to need to do, explore more of the world, because honestly, this is a pretty nice and open, decent sized world, Another reason I want to talk about a little bit more about why these videos in particular are so short compared to the Pokemon and Cult of the Lamb ones, specifically the Pokemon one. The latest episode was an hour long. It's because I kind of want to limit myself, I play, if you haven't seen the poll, which you probably haven't, only one person actually answered the poll, but I released a poll, and basically in that poll I asked if you'd rather see me play the same 3 games every week, till they're beat or something like that, just go for those same 3, or would you rather me switch games every week, right? Basically, one week I play these 3 games, the next week I'll play these 3 games, and I'll just switch back and forth between the 2 just to kind of provide more variety. And the one vote was just play the same ones every week. And honestly, as much as I hate to say it, that is it makes sense. I found some iron, nice. Anyway, I want to play all these games at the same time and stuff like that, right? But I can't. But I feel like if I just let myself force a bunch of these games on repeatedly, oh, now I'm going to be playing these 4 games instead of just these 3, and this day I'll also add on this, and then this week I'll play these bunch of games, stuff like that. Eventually it's just going to get to a point where I'm burnt out, or if one video doesn't do well, I'm just okay, no, never mind, I'm done now. And then, I disappear for a couple of months again, like I did last time, kind of. Last time was a little bit different. It wasn't just because of that, but I was finally things are going well, views and stuff are up like that. Is it finally hitting my stride? The YouTube algorithm has finally chosen me. And then one of them didn't perform as well, and I was I don't know, I don't understand. What do they do different? And I I'm very upset. So it's fine. I'm just gonna do some other videos for a while, right? And I would try to record other games too. I did a Poppy Playtime video. I did another Crusader Kings video, right? And all these videos, I'd get to I'd finish recording them. I'd look at them just to make sure that they turned out okay before I uploaded them. and they'd all be like sectioned up to one quarter. They could be the entire screen and stuff like that. Like you'd see everything I saw, but it'd all be in that one corner, and it drove me like absolutely insane because I couldn't figure out why it would happen and would it always happen. So like, fine, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play Beat Saber again. You know, just focus back on that, right? So I recorded all these videos for that, right? And I never actually got around to uploading them, but then I had to actually factory reset my headset. Because Meta, you know, Facebook's parent company and whatnot, it ended up changing how the system worked for the headset. So you had to sign in with a Meta account, right? And for whatever reason, I seemed to like struggle to get my Oculus account to sync up with said Meta account. And the only way it was like, oh, you'll usually like if you can't get it to work, just factory reset your headset, right? And I modded Beat Saber, so all my modded stuff was then gone. It was like, are you kidding me? All this effort and stuff like that. And I tried to remod it, that didn't work. And of course, all those videos I never uploaded were gone now. So it was like, okay, no. It kind of all just like piled on me at once, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'll come back eventually, maybe. And then I came back. Here I am. If you didn't see that post that I made, I actually got sick, like a little bit after I came back. So I ended up posting a video, like a couple of Beat Saber videos. Right? They didn't do very well. And then a little bit after that, when I got better, I posted the Pokemon, Minecraft, and Cult of the Lamb videos. Right? And they really haven't done well. Like, at this point of recording, none of them actually gotten a view yet. That was like almost a week ago at this point, you know, so it's a little harder to maintain. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say it's like tiring or anything like that, but it's a little draining of enthusiasm when they don't do as well as I hoped. They don't have to do like amazing. I don't need every video to like break a view record on my channel or anything like that, you know. But like, it kind of sucks when, you know, your previous videos do pretty decent and you're like, wow, okay, I think I'm doing something right. I think I finally understand what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, how to grow my channel and stuff like that. But then suddenly it turns around and it kind of like crashes a little bit, and you're just like, what the heck did I do wrong, you know? But you didn't really do anything wrong. It's just that the algorithm no one really favors you. Maybe you might have done something wrong. I might have done something wrong. I don't know. But being as small as I am, you know, obviously, you know, feedback isn't the thing I get the most of. I have been getting more like comments and stuff like that, so that's really nice. It's really nice to get that a little bit of extra engagement on the channel and stuff like that. But like, I can't say that I expect every video to get like a couple of comments or anything like that, you know. And even when they do get those like couple of comments, those are the videos that usually don't do very well. Of course, sometimes you just gotta give it a couple, like a little bit of time, you know, hope for the best. But yeah, sometimes it's a little almost there, disencouraging. But I don't think that's a word. Discouraging. Here we go. I don't know why I said disencouraging, but it's discouraging to see like videos do well and then them not do well. That was the main reason. It was like, you know, oh, I'm doing good. You know, because I don't want to say like being a YouTuber as sometimes like a dream or like my main goal with this, but like I've always liked the idea of being like a comfort streamer or something like that, something, you know, you can watch comfortably or just like have as background noise, you know, something that's just kind of there and you can enjoy it and stuff like that. And when the video doesn't really do well, I don't know, it kind of like drags on me, I guess you could say. It's real weird, but yeah. I try not to let views dictate how happy I am with my YouTube career too much, but that's kind of like the only measurable metric I really have at this point. you know, I can't really go based off comments because most videos won't get any, if any comments. I can't do it on likes because, again, most videos won't get any, if any likes. Views are really the only way to measure the video's success at this point. And I don't like that measurement because, you know, even if, you know, the video is really good, if it just doesn't take off or something like that, then, you know, oh well. And heck, even if it does take off, like, I end up on the Creator on the Rise on the trending page, right? A bunch of people, they start watching my videos, right? And then it's like, I don't really like this guy's content, so you get like that 1 or 2 spikes, like a couple spikes in views, right? And then all the people who watch those videos leave, because, like, you know, those 1 or 2 videos kind of create an impression of your channel that doesn't actually fit your channel. Heck, I'm someone who does it too, you know. I'll see like 1 or 2 videos on the channel, I'm like, wow, these are really good, I really like this. And then, you know, it turns out that the channel is not like that. Like, it has those moments where it is like that, but there's more to it than just that. Like, for example, if you haven't heard the game called Thrive, it is a evolutionary simulator, it's a complex thing, and it's a video game currently in development, right? It's been in development for a really long time, but like it's still in development. It's similar to Spore, if you know what that is, but it takes more of a scientifically literate approach to it, you know, like using actually like scientific compounds and names and stuff like that. And it's not just like, you know, your cell with an eye for some reason. You're like an actual little gelatinous blob, and you don't have, you know, you go to evolve and stuff like that. Anyway, if you know of Thrive, you probably know of some like the team members and stuff like that. One being, I believe it's Oliver Lug, if I'm remembering it correctly right now. He did one video on Thrive. It was like 45 minutes long. I have this little weird itch of video essays every once in a while, like occasionally just a hour long or more video essay on just literally the most random of topics. No, that's not true. On a topic I'm interested in, like FNAF, Minecraft, or something like that. You know, something about a deep introspective into the series or something like that, you know? Anyway, he did like a video essay-ish video on Spore, Thrive. And that was the first time I found his channel. I was like, wow, I really like this. I hope he does more stuff like this as, you know, Thrive continues along in development. But that's not really what his content is. It's a little bit more freeform, more random and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't want to unsubscribe or anything like that. But I'm also just I'm not going to force myself to watch those videos. Obviously you didn't know this because I never told you guys, but I have ADHD, right? I'm unmedicated, and I find it very difficult to force myself to watch things that I absolutely have either no interest in or very little interest in. Heck, even if I do have an interest in it, sometimes I find it easier just to try and put like 2 things on 2 screens and then like watch them both at the same time, having one, even if it's just for background noise or something like that. For example, I really like deep cleans. I watch people detail cars. I watch people clean rugs. And I am just like vibing with it, you know? But I can't just watch that by itself. That is boring. These videos could be like 15, 30 minutes long. And like in between that time, I just like scrolling on Google and watching other YouTube videos. I'm playing video games. You know, it's not something I could just sit down and watch or stare at the entire time, unless I'm trying to go to sleep. That's different. But like, I can't just sit there and watch it with nothing else. But yeah, YouTube, it's a place. It's a crazy place. This has been on a lot longer than I kind of planned or expected. And honestly, at this point, I'd be shocked if anyone actually watches this video. or at least even if they do, if they watch to this point. So if you are watching to this point, comment pineapple. Just comment pineapple, and I'm gonna thank you for your support and your paying attentions to my ramblings on things that probably mean very little to you, but for whatever reason means a lot to me. If you don't comment pineapple but you watched this part, well, thank you anyway. This video is just about over anyway. I like these videos being shorter, like 10-15 minutes. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish off this little bit of the staircase and finish off the episode. Fortunately, we didn't find any more iron like I kind of hoped we would, but there's always next episode. And also there's all these copper veins, so maybe these copper veins will be like near or next to a iron vein or something like that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this hopefully rather calm and slow experience. We dug out a pretty decent hole. If you like this video, you want to see a little bit more of this, I plan on doing these at least once a week, but as my upload schedule has been so far, it's been more than once a week. So subscribe, hit the like button, that lets me know you enjoy this. And of course, as I told you before, comment pineapple if you got this far in the video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Also, I changed my skin. Bye-bye.